Hi there! I have been modeling for already 10 years and it's have been an amazing journey and experience, because if somebody would said me 11 years ago, 12, no, even 11 years ago, hey Masha, you're gonna be a model, you're gonna have a lot of beautiful pictures, you're gonna pose like a queen, you're gonna travel around the world, you're gonna see every big city and every big country, and you're gonna earn a lot of money, and you're gonna work with Vivienne Westwood, with G Brand, with Swarovski, you're gonna take a part in Project Runway show, you're gonna see Heidi Klum, you're gonna see Coca Rocha, you're gonna work for Mercedes-Benz. I would say, are you crazy? I'm studying to be an English teacher and that's all. I was very insecure about my appearance because I got bullied at school. It was very hard for me because boys, they didn't like me and I was all alone while everyone around me had a boyfriend and was kissing, and guys were saying oh, you have no boobs, you are too tall, you are too skinny, you have this funny ears. So for me it was a very hard time, and I wouldn't imagine that I would be a model, because at that time, 11 years ago, I thought that models are super beautiful girls, and I wasn't thinking that I am this beautiful girl. And what happened 10 years ago? I was working with my toxic friend who always said oh, you're too skinny, too lazy, too tall, blah blah blah, and she was trying even steal my boyfriend's attention. Not boyfriend, but the guy whom I liked. He wasn't my boyfriend, but she was trying to keep his attention on herself on purpose to make me mad. So with this toxic girlfriend, I was walking in the city center on the main street of Odessa in Ukraine, and one foreigner model scout came to me and said, wow, you're looking amazing, you need to be a model. And at that time, we had a small talk. He gave me his set cards, but I was too afraid because he was a man, a foreigner, and he said oh, you will come to my office, we will gonna shoot snaps. And I was I didn't wanna come to his office. So anyway, I wasn't working with him, but this dialogue was a game changer in my life, because for the first time in my life, I thought, wow, maybe he's right, maybe I'm not that ugly like I was thinking before. And I asked my classmate, she was already modeling, and I was so jealous of her beautiful pictures, of her taking parts in shows, in shootings. I was very jealous. And I asked her, hey Anya, you're working in a model agency, maybe I can come next time with you? And she said yeah, let's come next week together. It was very, very frightening to me, but I took all my courage with me, and I went with her to the model agency, and they immediately fell in love with me. And they said yeah, we're gonna send you on your first casting right away. And my first casting was for Kinzo show in Ukraine, in luxury shopping center, and I failed it because before I wasn't actually walking on high heels, never in my life, because I was too high and I was ashamed of it, so I was wearing just flats. And of course I was walking very bad, and yeah, I failed my first casting, and I remember I was crying because of it. If I knew that I'm gonna fail 1,000 castings, and yeah, I wouldn't cry, but for me it was a universe, this one casting and this one casting director. I failed it, but my agency said, oh, it's okay, we believe in you, and we're gonna organize you a lot of shootings, and you're gonna have a nice portfolio, and we're gonna send you abroad. I was wow. I wasn't even thinking of going abroad because, again, I thought that I'm not good enough to do it. And I said to myself, yeah, to work inside Odessa, inside Ukraine, it's gonna be more than enough for me. Maybe to earn a little bit of money as a side job while studying, it's gonna be okay. But in almost 8 months, I already had a little bit of portfolio, a little bit of experience in shows, at the shootings. I learned how to pose. I did 2 beauty contests, and I raised second prize, and it's actually helped me a lot with my confidence. I do believe that I'm beautiful. I'm not that ugly that I thought, and for me the most important thing is that I realized that to be skinny and tall is great. It's not a disadvantage, it's advantage. In 8 months, my mother agency in Ukraine said, oh, we found your contract in New York, will you go? And I was my chin was down like that. New York, not China, not Turkey, not, I don't know, I mean, it's also great markets, but New York, it's very hard to go there. And I started 3 months preparing, like the documents, visas. I brightened my teeth, I was healing my hair, I was going to cosmetologist for the first time in my life. I was very, very nervous. And yeah, this is how it began. I went to New York. I worked with Muse for I think like 5 years in a row, and it was the best experience. I mean, on the first trip, I was doing a lot of jobs here, but still I didn't earn money. So for someone it's going to be a not successful trip, but for me it was very successful because I returned back to Ukraine another person, very confident, speaking English so easily, knowing that in my background is working with Alexander McQueen for his showroom, with G-Brand, with Swarovski showroom. I took a part in Project Runway, and I knew that one shooting day can cost $1,000. And in Ukraine it's usually $50 or $100, and I know that I'm worth it. So modeling have changed my life dramatically. I know what I'm worth. I know that I'm confident right now. I know that after working with such great people, legends. I was speaking with Vivienne Westwood herself. I'm still almost crying when I'm realizing that she's dead now. Rest in peace, the legend. But when I do realize how much things I achieved in my life in modeling, it's given me so many power inside of me. So I think everyone should try at least once, twice. Why not? Sign with the agency, go to that casting, go to the job that frightened you, go on a cover of magazine. It's gonna change your life, I think, forever. You're gonna be a different person from inside, and this is very important. Not the money, not the travelings even, but that confidence who anyone can steal from you. It's here inside. So yeah, after New York it was Paris, then it was Milano, then I did Fashion Weeks, New York Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, Berlin Fashion Week. I have been to Turkey many times, like 4 times. I have been to China, I have been to Hong Kong, Singapore. I would never visited that countries because I'm from poor family. We don't have, I mean, not poor, but like, yeah, poor. Okay, my family traveled maybe once per year to nearest country like Bulgaria, and that's all. Like, we didn't have money to travel all around the world. So, you know, without modeling I would never be in these beautiful, amazing, mesmerizing places. And then I tried working as a freelance model. Now I'm trying to shoot content. I'm working as a content creator and doing YouTube because modeling is not enough for me. I want more. And because of the war in Ukraine, Russia attacked Ukraine 1 year ago, and yeah, my heart was broken into 1,000 pieces because Ukraine is still my home country, and we decided with my husband to immigrate to Berlin. And yeah, I have 2 agencies here. I have an acting agency. For the first time in my life, I want to try acting in movies or episodes. It's something new for me and very, very frightening for now because I had no experience before. But yeah, I still continue doing this. I'm 29. It's a big age for modeling, but you know, I'm breaking all the stereotypes at 29 and 30, and you're 35.